I prompted him out. Okay, let me try again.
All right. All right, Mr. Lynch, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. It's I'm trying to understand. You want to contest these matters?
I had to go back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I had to go back in because I didn't get no prompt. I had to go back in to join in through 36 District Court website.
No, well, listen. What we're saying is that we're trying to get you an offer, but it's my understanding after talking with your lawyer that that you don't want to accept anything. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
The thing is, I don't know what court cases is being brought up. The recent ones or the one that I already have a trial for.
I think all of the cases that are on the docket, everything that's on the docket, that you already had all this stuff set for trial. And what we did probably, okay, I see.
I sent some paperwork in, but some of those cases I got kicked out of Zoom. I send in the pictures through that document website, and I don't know, and I send paperwork to the law department for FOIA for the court cases.
Okay, what documents did you send in to the court?
It was the case where I had got kicked out of Zoom, and I sent in the pictures where I got kicked out of Zoom. I think that was the January of this year case, and they was like, if I sent in the pictures showing that I was kicked out of the room because I thought the case was dismissed, and I got kicked out.
Okay, so what do you have any documents that relates to your driver's license, insurance, or registration?
Like told the lady, you're going to one. I mean, him, the judge. I mean, the person that I talked to on the last court case said we don't have no problems with you, and I said I'm going through the process of doing my documents to take care of Dearborn, because Dearborn the one that got him out. They didn't honor none of my paperwork.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're going straight into a courtroom already on edge before the defendant even speaks. From the very first seconds, you can feel this isn't going to be an ordinary hearing. The judge is prepared, the patience is already thin, and the defendant is about to walk into a legal battlefield he clearly isn't ready for. The intro doesn't just set the scene. It warns us that chaos is coming, and it doesn't take long before things begin to unravel fast.
Motion is
we're not talking about we're talking about Detroit. Do you have any documents? Hold on, let me ask my question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask my question. Do you have any documents that suggest that you have valid insurance, valid registration, and a valid I can run your driver's license?
I don't have anything. I don't have anything because Dearborn the one that got me hemmed up. I can't even get no insurance without no license.
Okay, so so what we're trying to do, every case that you have down here in Detroit, we call into the record. And we have two officers. The other cases are going to be dismissed, but we have two officers here that are here, and what we're trying to do is either make a resolution now, and we'll present you with an offer. And if you don't like the offer, you can just go to trial. Today is the date time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Today is the date and time set for trial. So, are you willing to entertain an offer to resolve the cases, or do you want a trial on all the cases?
I mean, which did you say some of them are gonna get dismissed? I only have two. I know the one that I recently got, everything is for the same thing.
Yes. So here's the deal. Let me break it down to you. It's two officers that are here. Corporal Bennett wrote you 1, 2, 3 tickets that are up to date, and Officer Dunn wrote you 1, 2, 3 tickets that are up to date. The other officers that wrote you tickets are not showing up, have not showed up, and we're just going to automatically dismiss those cases. So we can get you an offer on the on the 6 tickets that those 2 officers wrote you? Are you willing to entertain the offer for those 6 tickets?
Benny and Don, Benny is the recent case, so that one I want to go to trial. I think the one I'm in trial for now is Dunn, correct?
You're on trial for both of them. Dunn and Bennett are set for trial right now.
So nobody received my paperwork, my traveling paperwork?
What is the paperwork gonna tell us?
Basically, I don't need no driver license, et cetera, et cetera.
Well,
I
that's
no proof of insurance, and my car was towed illegally. Those.
All right, guys, this is where confusion becomes the main character. Before any legal issue is even touched, the defendant is already tangled up in tech problems, unsure of where he is and what case he's even facing. While the judge is focused on moving the process forward, the defendant sounds lost, frustrated, and behind from the very start. This moment matters because it sets the tone, not just a legal struggle, but a mental and procedural one too. He's already on defense, and the trial hasn't even begun.
why you don't need a driver's license, why you don't need any insurance or anything like that.
I'll send the paperwork into the law department, and I wanted the FOIA for the body cam and dash cams. And I haven't heard anything from them.
All right, we can get you that. We can get you that. If there's some of that exists. Corporal Bennett, can you put your appearance record, Corporal Bennett? Hold on, Mr. Lynch.
Yes, Your Honor. Corporal Daryl Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department.
All right. So we need to get if there's any body cam or dash cam, we need to get that to Mr. Lynch.
He has to go through the law department to get that, Your Honor. If he's requesting it, he has to go through the law department.
Well, that's what he said he tried to do. He said he tried to figure. Let's see if we can get that now.
We can't get, Your Honor, our person that would do that is on vacation at this point. There's nobody in the office that can get that for him today.
Okay, now can I say something for the traffic ticket that was done? The other officer didn't put his name on.
Your Honor, can we just get an adjourn date when the people think they can have their video available?
Yeah, but I wanna just, you know, what I'm trying to do is I don't want you to say anything as it relates to the traffic stops right now, because today is the date and time set for trial. But I'm gonna tell you this. You're suggesting, it sounds like you were suggesting that you don't have to have license or registration or insurance. Is that what you were saying?
I have documentation of that from the Supreme Court.
All right, guys, here's where reality finally hits the room. The judge calmly lays out the damage. 2 officers, 6 tickets, and a very simple option. Take an offer or face trial. No emotion, no drama, just cold facts. It's the moment where this stops feeling like an argument and starts feeling like consequences. The defendant now knows exactly what he's facing, and suddenly the situation is no longer theoretical. This is the crossroads where stubbornness meets the hard wall of the legal system.
You need to get me that documentation, because
Well, what's the email so I can send it to you?
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay, my phone not seeing none of that. Only thing I'm seeing on my cell phone now, if I was on my desktop, remember last time I had issues with my desktop, so I'm on the cell phone, and I don't see no chat or anything.
Well, you should be able to hit the button down there and it should
Okay,
pop
let me
up.
see, can I see something? Cause all I see a whole bunch of squares with everybody's face. And
You gotta come out of that screen.
huh?
You gotta come out of that screen.
What screen I gotta come out of?
The one, you have to come out of the screen where everybody's face is.
Okay, I don't know how to do that. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to get kicked out like I just did when I was in the breakout room.
You didn't get kicked out. We pulled you. All right.
I had to join back in through. I had to go back to 36th District Court website, get back in the Zoom room.
Okay. All right, let's pass the matter and we'll try to figure out how to help you with the technology. And in the meantime, we need to. Do you want an attorney appointed to you, sir?
I've been trying to get an attorney. Nobody will take my case. So how if the appointed attorney don't want to accept my paperwork, then I'm up the creek like in Dearborn. So that's why I'm trying to study how to write the court cases all the way to the Supreme Court. So I'm doing that right now.
All right. Well,
Dearborn is the reason why my license is suspended.
I really want to see what you're talking about, Supreme Court, because I've never seen a Supreme Court case. Wait a minute. Let me finish. I've never seen a Supreme Court case that says that you don't have to have a license or insurance or registration. Now I'll tell you this. I'll admit, I haven't seen all the Supreme Court cases, but I have never seen that. And I've seen a thousand people come in here saying that, well, not 1,000, but a whole lot. And I've never seen it work.
So when Mr. Bennett Officer Bennett pulled me over, he was like, no, I ain't. He said, I ain't going for that sovereignty stuff. I said, I don't know what that is. I'm talking Constitutional Supreme Court ruling, and they towed my car.
Every time he brings up how they towed his car, somewhere in the universe, a little angel earns its wing.
Buckle up, guys, because this is where fantasy and law collide head-on. The defendant confidently claims Supreme Court protection, and the judge shuts it down instantly. Not gently, not indirectly, completely and publicly. Then add the defendant's tech confusion on top of it, and the whole thing starts to look fragile. The confidence cracks. The excuses pile up. The courtroom stays calm, but the defendant is clearly drifting further from control with every sentence he speaks.
I'll be anxiously waiting all of that, and I'll pass the matter. It looks like Corporal Bennett is going to be anxiously awaiting. It's going to look like Officer Dunn is going to be anxiously awaiting. Prosecutor Mason is going to be anxiously awaiting it, and I'm sure Ms. Soroki is going to be, and everybody else in the room. Because this could be some ground. All
right, guys, this is the turning point. After endless delays, the documents finally arrive, and the judge isn't impressed. Instead of relief, what comes next is a warning. If you're going to file paperwork with the court, you better know exactly what you're sending. This isn't a chat room. This isn't social media. This is a courtroom. You can feel it now. The judge is no longer just listening. He's preparing to dissect everything, and the defendant has no idea what's coming next.
I bet you haven't.
No, the affidavit, yeah.
This case stuff you're about to send me.
Yes, it's only 2 attachments. I got to get the right one because the first email was the wrong stuff.
Are we on the record? Let's go back on the record with Lynch while he's sending that. Let's go back on the record with Lynch. While he's sending that, I'm going to say this. I hope you've read everything that you sent me, and because you're filing these documentations with the court, and you're suggesting that these documentations with the court are saying are in support of you not having to have a license and insurance and registration, I believe, or all 3 of the above, or at least one of them. Wait a minute. Let me finish making my record.
Okay.
You're suggesting that the Supreme Court says you need to have either none of those documents, or at least you don't have to have one of those documents. So all I'm saying is I hope that you are actually have read and gone over what you're sending the court, because as I said earlier, I've never seen anything that supports what you're saying. I get people in here that submit. I can type in, don't need a driver's license in the search box, and they'll give me a list of cases. And I hope that's...
Buckle up, guys, because this is where everything collapses. The judge now dismantles the entire argument piece by piece, exposing how the defendant twisted civil rights history and misused real cases to defend fictional law. This is no longer about tickets, it's about truth versus fantasy. The judge doesn't just correct him, he educates him with surgical precision. And here's the reality check. This courtroom isn't moved by YouTube law degrees or Google searches. The law only recognizes facts, not fantasies. If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.